The following is a special presentation of Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Hello, everybody, and good afternoon, and welcome to Clubhouse Lounge Radio's presentation of high school football, live from Hicks Field. Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson with you. We're going to take a quick break here from our great sponsors, and we'll be back in just a moment.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Welcome back to Clubhouse Lounge Radio's presentation of high school football. It is playoff time. It is the 1st of November, and we are live at Hicks Field for today's IHSA Class 3A playoff matchup between the visiting Mount Carmel Aces and your Unity Rockets here at Hicks Field. Keith Gibson here this afternoon with you, alongside me, my broadcast partner, up from the sidelines and in the booth, keeping warm today, Scotty Johnson. Scotty, we've got a big matchup. 4 versus 13 in the southern bracket of Class 3A. The Rockets come in riding a 6-game winning streak, and the offense on high octane, full cylinder, full pedal to the metal.
Yeah, really strong finish to the second half of the season, Keith. And, you know, we're no strangers to Mount Carmel. We've seen them in the playoffs over the last 3 or 4 years several times.
5 times the last 9 years.
Yeah, so no strangers to Mount Carmel coming into Hicks Field today. It's November. The weather's turned into playoff football, I think.
It has. It's a gorgeous day. I know you were at the Illini game earlier. The Illini up big.
Yep.
And let's hope the Rockets can do the same thing here at Hicks Field today as they take on the Aces. You know, looking at some things, Scotty, coming in, and thanks to the Mount Carmel broadcast team, they gave us some stats and sheets today, too. Great guys down. Always Southern Illinois guys are good guys. But, you know, 2 years ago, Mount Carmel came in here and into the Rockets season. Today we hope to turn that fate around and go the other way.
Yeah, I mean, the number 4 seed against the 13 here. You know, Mount Carmel's a good team. We've seen them several times, like we just said, and, you know, you never count them out, though, Keith.
No, the Rockets are 3-1 all-time in the playoffs against Mount Carmel. All these games at Unity, and there's a reason for that. You want to know why? Because we're pretty good.
They are pretty good.
And the Rockets are really good this year, led by the general quarterback Dane Eisenmenger. Dane, the News-Gazette preseason player of the year, and has lived up to it and just had a phenomenal year this year, especially throwing the football. 66% completion percentage, over 2,000 yards, 229 yards a game, 24 scores, and only 3 interceptions. And that's been big. We aren't turning the ball over, Scotty, at all.
Yeah, that's huge. And, you know, the General Dane is coming off a huge game, a long road trip down to Mount Vernon.
Yeah,
you know, put up 7 touchdowns between, you know, him on the ground and the air last Friday night. So I hope to keep that momentum going here into the playoffs because I think, it seems like Unity is rolling, playing on all cylinders right now. And that's what we like to see.
Yeah, and Crew Eckstein, who is Crew, as our good friend Mike Roy likes to say, 138 carries for over 1,000 yards, 1,048 yards on the season, 17 touchdowns. The big stat to me, though, and knock on wood, find some wood somewhere, knock on people if you're listening, no fumbles yet this year.
Yeah, Crew's been huge. I mean, he's finding he's very patient, Keith. He's coming out of the backfield. He's finding the holes, and no discredit to the offensive line. I mean, they are making holes large enough to drive a Mack truck, as you said a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
I mean, Crew's doing a great job. He's patient. He finds those holes, and he just runs hard.
He does. And the other big thing is the line and the wide receivers are sustaining those blocks on those runs, and so it's allowing him to pick up, instead of maybe 3-4, he's picking up 8 and 9.
Yeah, I think he's averaging just under 8, 7.9, I believe, or somewhere close to that. And and it helps too when you have all the weapons out there in your wide receivers, because you can't take extra pressure off them because there's so many weapons out there. So it's a very good dynamic for Unity. A lot of receivers that going to do big things. Trey Hogard putting up great numbers this year and putting up some records for the school too.
Yeah, Trey's had Trey has had a good year. 43 catches for 872 and 12 scores. Tyler Henry, 44 catches, 779 and 8 scores. You got Mason O'Neal and Sutherland on the outside too. It's just been you're right. That's a big point, Scotty, is the fact that we have so many weapons and you can go so many ways. But the ground game is what sets up the pass game.
Absolutely.
And we'll see how Mount Carmel's defense, who, from what I've seen on film and what I've heard and what I've read, the defensive backfield's not the strongest. And that could play big time into our hands.
Well, they're a playoff football team, Keith, and you just never know. So we'll see here today, and hopefully the Rockets can hold their own, and we get a good win here first round at Hicks Field.
Yeah, they're 5-4 coming into today's game. They lost week 1 to DeCoin 48-19. Lost week 2 to Effingham 35-14. And then lost on October 3rd, which would have been week 6, to Olney East Richland, who's very tough, 42-26. And then lost in week 7 to Casey Westfield. They're coming off wins against Marshall and Lawrenceville, 35-0, 42-15. But neither of those programs, I think they're combined 3-12 or something like that. Neither school was very good this year. Coach Michael Brewer, 66-26 in his 9th year at Mount Carmel. So, it's playoffs and anything can happen. You have to come, you have to do your job, and you have to have a big day. And the Rockets are getting ready to take the field. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. The Rockets, Mount Carmel did win the toss. They deferred, so the Rockets will get the opening kickoff. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and get you set for high school playoff football live on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
It's Keith Gibson from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Did you know Clubhouse Lounge Radio streams the hottest hits from all genres of music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at clubhouse217.com. From rock to pop to hip-hop, R&B, country, and everything in between. Stream Clubhouse Lounge Radio today at clubhouse217.com and visit the Clubhouse shop while you're there. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station, the Unity Defense getting introduced. We're just a few minutes away from kickoff. Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson with you on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, bringing you today's high school playoff action from Hicks Field. And I'm looking, the Rockets going to take the ball to start the ball game, which I think plays into our strengths very well, Scotty.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this the last, few weeks. Get the ball early, and start fast. And that's what they've done. They've done just that, and it's worked out well on the scoreboard at the end of the night.
Yeah, and it's, we talked last Friday night at Mount Vernon. It's a long drive. You put down 55 points on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points. Our offense looked good. Defense looked good. And Mount Vernon, was probably the quickest team we played all year. They had some speed. But we were able to overcome that, and we made adjustments in the second half and really shut them down. And so I expect the same thing here. Mount Carmel runs a wing T sort of offense, the same style Mount Vernon did. Our defensive ends are going to be key today as well. Not to let anything try to get to the outside, and it's going to be imperative for those linebackers to fill holes and fill gaps.
Yeah, and one thing, too, looking at Mount Carmel, they do have the 4 losses on their schedule there, but all of their losses, they're scoring points, Keith.
Yeah.
So they're nobody to sleep on here today, and we're just getting ready to get underway, and we're going to find out ourselves.
Yep. They're a run-heavy ball club, and they're led by their quarterback, and that is River Dasher, like the reindeer.
River Dasher, that's a cool name.
139 for 730, 6 touchdowns rushing. Passing-wise, 71 and 122. 6 touchdowns, but he's thrown 7 INTs.
Well, dual threat quarterback, he's obviously can pass the ball a little bit, and he's rushing the ball a lot. But, yeah, the 7 interceptions, is something to keep an eye out, and we have a good defensive backfield today. I think might maybe see one of those.
Yep. All right, we are set for kickoff. Mount Carmel will kick off to the Rockets. And here we go, in an onside kick to start the game, and Keegan Germano covers it up at the 50, and we're underway here at Hicks Field.
A little trickery to start off here, but Germano, great job jumping on that ball.
Yep, great job by Keegan, the senior. That's why you're up there. And so the Rockets, with great field position, they'll take over the right hash at the 50-yard line.
The ball originally did blow off the tee. We have a pretty good gust, about 12 mile an hour coming straight out of the west. Could affect some kicking today, Keith.
It could. All right, Rockets start. The general brings his troops to the line. 1st and 10 at midfield. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's Hogard. Crew Eckstein in the backfield. Man in motion, that's Josh Heath. Handoff to Eckstein. Up the middle. He's across the 45, across the 40. An 11-yard gain up to the 39. For Crew Eckstein on the first play of the game, that's a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. That's a good start.
Great start. I mean, again, patience. Crew found that hole, took his time, and got 11 yards out of it.
So 1st and 10 for the Rockets at the Mount Carmel 39-yard line. O'Neal out far right. What different formation here. Now we got some movement. Tight to the left now. Here's snap, handoff, Hogard looking to get outside, following Colson Miller, and he's up across the 35, up to about the 34. Gain of 5 on the play for Trey Hogard on the carry. Now we're going to go 3 wide, quickly the line, the general getting his troops in order. O'Neal, Hogard, and Henry. Here's snap, they're going to look to pass. That's going to be to Trey. Trey's going to slip. He's got some blockers in front of him. To the 25, inside the 25, down to the 22. And another Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down on the Rockets' first drive. Up to the 21, so a good gain there.
Yeah, gain of 14.
And we're quickly line again. Sutherland and Henry out to the left, and now with Hogard out left. From the right hash. Hogard lines up. And now a handoff to Eckstein up the middle. He's got some patience inside the 20, up to the 8. No, he still bounces out to the right side. 10, 5, touchdown Rockets! Crew Eckstein never gave up. Legs are churned, and that's a Jordan McDaniel. Country Financial touchdown for Crew Eckstein. What a first drive of the ball game, Scotty.
Wow. I mean, 4 plays there, Keith, and all positive yards. Crew Eckstein looked like he was going to be stopped there for maybe just a gain of 2 or 3 and somehow bounced it around to the right side and put it in the end zone.
What a great run by Crew there, and the Rockets up 6-0. Now Walker Hall on for the extra point. And the snap back, hold down, kick up, kick is good. So it's 7-0 Rockets with 10:32 to go in the first quarter. One drive, 4 plays, 50 yards, and a touchdown on the board on a Crew Eckstein run. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Back here at Hicks Field on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson bringing you today's Unity Rockets playoff football. Rockets, 4 plays, 50 yards on their opening drive of the ball game, and cash it in for a Crew Eckstein touchdown. And they lead 7-0 on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Abram Davidson now with the ensuing kickoff, and it's a squib. And the Aces will take it back at about the 30 and bring it out to about the 34. Brought down by number 32, Caden Hinch, at the 34.
Yeah, pretty good coverage there, Keith. Kicking into the wind, so decided to squib it. Not a bad.
I like that play, Scotty.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and looking back to the start of the game, Mount Carmel kicked the onside with the wind. I'm kind of surprised they didn't just boot it and get it down the field, but worked out for the Rockets.
I don't know if you want to give the Rockets a half a field to play with all day.
No. We saw it, 4 plays.
Yes, we did. All right, the defense, it's been very stingy all season long. Led by the guys up front, Vecchio, Daly, Winfrey, and Langendorf. Linebackers of Puckett, Hinch, and Germano. Mount Carmel comes out in the wing tee. Dasher, the quarterback, and it's shotgun. Takes a snap, handoff. And that's to number 5. And he's up to the 40-yard lines. Well, they'll mark it, so game about 4. That's Elliot Acree, 6'1", 200-pound senior running back. I give him 5 on the play, Scotty.
Yeah, I got 5 out of that one. Not sure.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 now for the Aces at their own 40. They're a team that doesn't hurry, so you're going to see a lot of the play clock run down. They're very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll think about it here in a minute. 2 wide right for the Aces. Wing tee. Now they move with some shifting on the line. Dasher takes a snap. He's going to keep it to the right. And he's not going to get much. Maybe 2, and the defense just smuggles him up. Winfrey and Hinch right there. Caden Hinch came to play today. Gain of 2. They're going to give him 3. Ooh, that's a generous 3, Scotty.
Yikes.
So it'll be 2nd and 2, or 3rd and 2 now for the Aces. Methodical. That's the word I was looking for. Methodical.
There it is. You got it.
I knew I'd come up with it eventually.
It was going to drive you crazy if you
didn't.
It
was until I thought of it, yes. So 3rd and 2 for the Aces. They're at their own 43-yard line. Just under 9 minutes go in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. Now they come in a power I formation. And it's a handoff. And they're going to get enough for the first down up to midfield. And Adam Reedy finally brings down the running back. That's number 41, Jackson Kling. He's a 5'10", 230-pounder. He's a pretty big boy. So they're at midfield now with a 1st and 10. They don't throw the ball a whole lot. Defense is going to have to play run most of the day long. One thing you can't do, Scotty, though, is play the run so much that it opens you up for a pass.
Absolutely.
And they will look for that. I've watched some film. They will look to run, and try to catch you off guard. And there's going to flag on the play. Puck it dropped, or cross the line. So encroachment, that's going to free your first penalty of the game for the Rockets and give the Aces a free 5 yards. They got a lot of motion and a lot of moving parts for this Aces offense in this wing tee. You just got to hold still, watch the ball. So it's now 1st and 5 from the 45. They're into Rocket territory. Thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson bringing you today's game. We got listeners in Alabama. Mike Roy, you're listening. Appreciate you, buddy. We missed you here during playoff time. Donna Hooker listening in Treasure Island, Florida. I know where that's at. I spend a lot of time down there.
But it's a little warmer down there, Keith.
Yep. 1st and 5. They try to go to the left side. They're going to get up to the 40 and across, and finally brought down at about the 38. 37 is where I think they'll mark it. 36 apparently. All right. That's enough for another Mount Carmel first down. They are being very methodical here on this opening drive. Now under 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Well, and I think this may be a good plan. If you let the Rockets have the football, they're going to score.
Absolutely. 4 straight rushes here to start the drive for Mount Carmel. Probably plan on seeing that all day.
Yes. Dasher brings the Aces to the line. They come now in an I formation, tight formation. And here's a handoff to the fullback. That's 41. That's Kling, but he's not going to get anywhere. Maybe a yard, but nothing else. Daly there on the tackle. They may have got 6 inches on that one. That's about it, Scotty.
Yeah, looks like...
They get anything? No, I don't think they got anything.
They're not going to give him anything.
Nice job by the defense there. Bend but don't break, right? So 2nd and 10 for Mount Carmel. They have the football middle of the field at the 36-yard line of the Rockets. River Dasher. Shotgun. He's got a man to his left. Here's a snap. That's a handoff to number 5 to the right side. Not much there either. Gave him maybe 1. Hinch there, along with Germano and Vecchio.
3rd and long here, Keith.
3rd and about 9, yeah. So you got them in a passing situation here, but they're a team that will run on 3rd down.
And they got the wind at their back here, so they do have a little bit of an advantage for passing.
They're at the 35. 3rd and 9. Here they come. Wide receiver each way. Wing T to the left. That's Akery in the backfield and a handoff. They're going to try the reverse. Now they're going to try to pass, and it's incomplete. They tried the reverse pass back to the quarterback, which would have been the old Philadelphia Eagles play. Incomplete and sets up a 4th and 9 in a punting situation. It was there, but Akery went to pass it and lost his footing and just threw it out of reach. Let's see what Mount Carmel does here on 4th and 9. It was there for him.
It was. It was in the fingertips. You know, I thought we had that play read pretty well. I mean, we had guys all over it, but
they're going to go for it. Interesting call here.
Well,
4th and 9 from the 35. Dasher now in the backfield all by himself. 5 wide. They're going to look to pass. Here comes Langendorf. Throws it up, intercepted. It's a G-Man with the pick. He's at the 40, the 50, and knocked out of bounds. The G-Man with the INT. Senior got the cast off, says, I'm getting this one.
We just talked about interceptions, Keith, and there it is. You know, they don't pass much, and a 4th and long situation. Good pick. Nice return from the G-Man. Going to start on the other side of the 50 now.
Big play by the defense. Graydon Clare with the INT. That's a Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet turnover. Can't sleep. Tired of tossing and turning over all night? Give them a call today at 217-722-7690.
I bet he's happy to have that cast off.
Yes, sir. All right. The General brings the troops back to the line. 1st and 10 at the Mount Carmel 48. 3 wide right. 1 left. That's Sutherland out to the left. Here's a snap. Hand off to Eckstein up the middle. He's going to get to the 45 and up to about the 43. See where they mark him. That's 43. So gain of 5 on the play. Good run by Carew. That's a big INT.
That is a huge INT.
So 2nd and 5 for the Rockets. Tight formation to the right. Eckstein hands it off. That's Eckstein with a carry from Eisenmenger, and he gets around the right side up to about the 37. It's going to be pretty close to first. They're going to mark it at the 38. That's pretty close to first down. See if we give it to him. Yep. That's a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. Up to the 38. Just enough. 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Rockets lead 7-0. They scored on a 4-play drive on their opening drive. An INT by Graydon Clare gives them the ball back. Eisenmenger takes snap, handoff. Eckstein, right side, he's got a hole. Across the 30, runs over a man and up to the 26. Drew Eckstein having a big game today. 12-yard gain. And another first down.
Giving them a little taste of their own medicine, running down their throat here to start this game. I like it.
The offensive line is making big, big holes right now.
Again, Crew's just patient and finding them, doing a great job.
O'Neal and Tyler Henry split out left. Hogard out right. Eckstein out, and now they look to pass. Now it's Hogard looking for a block. Gets across the 30, breaks the tackle to the 20. Inside the Prairie State Bank and Trust red zone up to the 17. Gain of 9. Rockets having no problem moving the football so far here in the first quarter. It's the second drive of the game. They're up 7-0 for the Rockets. Eisenmenger takes snap, handoff. Eckstein left side. He's going to get to the 15 and about to the 14 and mark down, but that's going to be enough for a Rocket first down.
Running hard. We've talked about it several times. He just lowers his shoulder and doesn't stop.
Yeah, you're right, though. He's being patient, but once he hits that hole, he hits it hard and fast. That's what she said. I couldn't help it. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Rockets in the red zone. Eisenmenger takes snap, now keeps himself to the right. And he's not going to have much there. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's brought down. So read pass option there, a little RPO, didn't get him anything. They're at the 14, 2nd and 10. Quickly back to the line. You've got Henry and O'Neal out left, Hogard to the right. They're at the right hash at the 14 inside the red zone. And it's a handoff to Eckstein. He's following his blockers. Now he gets up, keeps fighting, keeps driving. Going to get up to about the 10, and that's where they'll mark him down. Gain of 4 brings up a 3rd and about 6. Here's where you kind of may look for somebody across the middle here, Scotty.
Yeah, maybe a slant route across the middle.
3rd and 6 for the Rockets from the Mount Carmel 10-yard line on the right hash. They lead 7-0. Here's a snap. Handoff. Eckstein, 5, touchdown Rockets! Crew Eckstein on a 10-yard touchdown run. And they go up 13-0. His second touchdown of the ball game. Boy, that offensive line is making some holes, Scotty.
Yeah, they're doing a great job, Keith. It's making Crew's job easy. Look easy.
That touchdown brought to you by Jordan McDaniel, your country financial agent and representative in Champaign-Urbana. Auto, home, life, and everything in between. Give Jordan a call today for a free quote at 217-352-9817. Walker all on for the extra point. Kick up and good. So it's 14-0 Rockets with 1:56 to go in the first quarter. Been pretty dominant so far by the offense. Defense has helped out too. Let's see if we continue. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come right back. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Hicksfield, where your Rockets lead 14-0 with 1:56 to go in the first quarter. 2 drives by the Rockets offense, 2 touchdowns. Walker Hall on now for the ensuing kickoff. That ball gets up in the air and kind of dies, and Mount Carmel take it at the 14. They bring it out across the 20 to the 25.
The ball out?
That ball may have came out, but I think Mount Carmel still got it. And they have it at the 26. On the left hash, they're going west to east. I got my directions right.
You got it right. With the wind, west to east.
So they'll start 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trailing 14-0. This is the start you wanted if you're a Rockets fan.
Get on the scoreboard early, as we have the last several weeks. Nothing different today.
All right. Dasher. Missing Prancer and Vixen, the quarterback for the Aces. Takes the snap. They're going to look to option out to the right. Langendorf is in a dead heat for him. He's getting nowhere. Langendorf, Puckett, and Clare there to wrap him up. He stopped and thought, hey, I'll go back the other way. No, you're not. CJ there to wrap him up. And a nice job of just going down the line and picking up the tackle. Gave him maybe a yard there. I think they give him a yard to the 27. That's it.
Yeah, I'll let you pronounce that name too, Keith.
Which one?
Number 0.
Number 0 is Iki Militoni.
Yeah, I like it.
I got somebody to give me a pronunciation for the game. He's a 6-foot, 190-pound junior. All right, so Mount Carmel now going 3 wide left. In shotgun with 1 wide right. Militoni in the backfield. Here's a snap. It's a handoff to Militoni. And he's getting nowhere. Nice job right there. Keegan Germano wraps him up. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 9. Keeping Mount Carmel in passing situations on 3rd down is big, Scotty.
Yeah, it's going to be the difference in this game. I'm sure if they have to pass the ball, they're going to struggle.
So 3rd and 9 for the Aces from their own 27. Kling checking back in the game for the Aces, their big fullback. And I think they may not run a play here, Scotty. With 17 seconds to go, the play clock will run out before they're going to have to. 1 wide receiver each way. They're going to have to get a snap off. And here comes Germano on the pressure, and they're going to get him. That's a big sack back at the 20. Jason Daly gets the sack. Germano with the pressure. He stepped up. And Jason Daly with the sack, and that'll end our first quarter of play with the Rockets up 14-0 in round 1 of the Class 3A IHSA playoffs. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps, Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins.
Back here at Hicks Field, Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson begins quarter number 2 where the Rockets lead 14-0. Mount Carmel has 4th and 18 after a big sack from their own 20, and they're going to punt the football. Tyler Henry back. Oh, a horrible punt, Scotty. That's going to go out about the 25-yard. That's going to be, 26 is where they'll mark it. That's a net 6-yard punt.
You know, Keith, one thing I want to point out, possibly a little mismanagement on the time. You know, you have the wind behind you, and it's 3rd and long, and they took their time to play that 3rd down play and then have to punt into the wind.
Yeah. Well, that punt was just off the side of his foot, too. They're going to mark it at the 27, so a 7-yard punt for the Aces, and it gives the General and the Rockets offense 1st and 10 at the Aces 27-yard line. You've got O'Neal, Henry, and Hogard outright. Henry and Hogard are stacked. Eckstein in the backfield and Sullivan out wide left. Eisenminger takes a snap. He's going to look to pass. That's a quick out to Tyler Henry. Henry makes a move to the 25, to the 20, and across the 20, inside the red zone, down to the 19. Oh, they'll mark him at the 18. That's going to be close to a 1st down. Nice job by Tyler to catch that ball. It was a little low of a pass. Picked it up, got around his man, and they're going to call it 2nd and short now. Eisenman in the offense, quickly on the line. Takes snap, hand off to Hogard. Left side, he's got a block. He's got another block. To the 10, 5, touchdown Rockets! Trey Hogard with a 19-yard touchdown run. And the offense is clicking on all cylinders today. By the way, update from over in Paris and Monticello. That's the 5-12 matchup. Paris up right now. 8-6 over Monticello. I don't like to look ahead, but if Paris wins, we're going on the road next week. Monticello wins, they'll come to Hicks Field. Here's the extra point from Walker Hall. Good snap. Kick up. Kick is good. We're 3 for 3 today, and it's 21-0 Rockets. Here at the beginning of the second quarter, 3 drives, 3 scores. We are rocking and rolling here at Hicks Field. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rockin' Nation's radio station.
From small residential construction projects to large-scale commercial or civil endeavors within government or the public sector, Sunbelt Rentals have the right tools and equipment to get your new construction and renovation jobs done safely and efficiently, including personal support expertise on site. Let us take care of you at Sunbelt Rentals. Call us today at 217-355-1296 or stop in at 1401 North Madison, Champaign.
Back here at Hicks Field where your Rockets lead 21-0 over Mount Carmel. And just got another update. It's now 14-8 Monticello with the lead over Paris, over in Monty. Walker Hall, great kickoff. That kick's going to be deep, and Mount Carmel's going to take it at the 2. Brings it out across the 15. And nice big hit and brought down. That's by number 29, Josh Heath, the senior. And he takes him down at the 18. Great coverage there on special teams. Great tackle. He broke down, made the tackle, didn't try to do anything special. Nice job by the senior there. And it's 1st and 10, Mount Carmel at their own 18 with 11:16 to go on our Mr. Landman John Fisher scoreboard. Boy, defense has played well so far, Scotty. Offense is playing very well. And it's 21-0.
And no mistakes yet by the Rockets. 1 penalty, but both sides of the ball playing really well right now, Keith.
So the Aces come out, Dasher at quarterback. He's got the big boy Kling in the backfield. They're in an I formation now, under center. Hand off to Kling. Kling's got some momentum. Across the 30. Now he's shoving, keep going up to the 34 before being brought down. Kling's a big boy. He reminds me a lot like Craig Hayward or Christian Okoye. He's really not real tall, but he's pretty bulky. And he keeps those legs churning, so a gain all the way up to the 35. So a gain of 17 on the play. And a first down for Mount Carmel. They are very methodical offensively, but at some point in time, Scotty, you get down enough, you're not going to be able to be methodical.
Yeah, I mean, the clock's going to work against you.
In I formation again. And it's going to be another handoff to Kling left side, and we got a flag on the play. Encroachment looks like on the defense. No, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty on Mount Carmel. Scoot them back all the way back to the 30. That's their first penalty of the ball game. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Aces. 10.5 to go in the first half. It's been a dominant performance so far by the Rockets. I want to thank our presenting sponsor for the playoffs, SK Exteriors. Give SK a call today. And we got another flag on the play. I think it's going to be encroachment on the defense. That left side Langendorf and Puckett jumped. And so it's going to give 5 right back to Mount Carmel. They're getting set. And what I'm seeing, Scotty, from that right side of the – when they go to move a little bit and shift – they're shifting oddly now in shotgun. And it's going to be another encroachment on the defense. That's going to be another 5, so it's going to be 1st and 5. So it went from 1st and 15 back to 1st and 10. Now it's 1st and 5 after 2 encroachment penalties on the Rockets. That's now 3 penalties for 15 yards today, I believe. Scotty, am I right or wrong on that?
That is correct.
On the Rockets. That's mental right there.
Yeah, it's a tough break. Maybe a little trickery there. His hand's not fully on the ground yet, but it's very close.
So it's 1st and 5 for Mount Carmel. Dasher in the shotgun. And he's going to look to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Well thrown over the head. That was intended for number 10. That is Rhett Andrews, a 6'5", 170-pound senior wide receiver. So it's now 2nd and 5. Interesting play call there. I really thought they'd just try to throw or run the football like they have.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they've done all game in 1st and 5. Yeah, maybe to try to get the pass game going.
Now it's 2nd and 5 from the 40. Their own 40 for the Aces. Rockets defense already came up with 1 turnover today. That was a Graydon Clare, the G-Man, with a big pick. An INT on the Aces' first drive. Now it's a handoff, left side. Going to try to cut it. Not much there. Nice job by Adam Reedy stepping up and making the tackle. They do get up to about the 43. So bring up 3rd and 2. Just under 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. Rockets lead 21-0. We are live from Hicks Field. Rockets offense has – Scotty, how many passes has Dane thrown so far? 3? Maybe?
Dane has thrown 3 passes.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
It's been the running game that's been the story so far for the Rockets. Wolves in Nashville. Florida Wolves, my alma mater, up. It's tied 7-7 so far. All right, here we go, 3rd and 2. And Dasher's going to get across the 45 and enough for a first down up to the 46 on the quarterback keeper. Vecchio and Daly there on the tackle. So it's 1st and 10 for the Aces. 8:20 to go in the first half. All kinds of playoff football going on all over the state today. Our eyes are right here where the Rockets lead 21-0. And we'll keep our eyes on Monticello and Paris too as well. We will play the winner of that game next week if we get out of here with a win. I formation for the Aces. 1st and 10 from the 46. And it'll be a handoff to Kling to the left side. He's not going to get much. maybe a yard. Nice job there by Hinch and Langendorf. Wrap him up. As Mike Roy would say, Scotty, hit him low, and they did. They got him around the legs, and he couldn't go anywhere. Gain of 1 on the play.
Good tackle by the defense there.
Oh, they gave him 2.
They gave him 2 yards.
Generous, 2. Glad you're here with us and glad you're listening from all over the country. We got Waukesha, Wisconsin listening. Doug Russell in Anchorage, Alaska. We got all kinds of states listening today. So 2nd and 8 for the Aces from their own 48. Here's a snap. Handoff, left side. Trying to break it out, and there's going to be a flag. That's going to be a hold. That's going to come back. That's going to be on Mount Carmel. He gets the ball up, the rush up to the 45 of the Rockets, but that's going to come back. Yep, holding on the Aces. That was Puckett trying to get around and was getting held and drugged down. So that's going to back him up 10 and make it 2nd and long for Mount Carmel with 7:04 to go here in the second quarter, and they trail 21-0 to your Unity Rockets.
4 penalties this drive, 2 on each side.
We got Christy Battershell listening in Athens, Alabama. Got the game on at Good Vibes. Mike Roy's got us on the speakers at Good Vibes going on right now.
I bet we sound real good at Good Vibes.
I bet we do too. All right, 2nd and 18 for the Aces from their own 38. They now have 2 wide right. And that is Acree in the backfield with the quarterback dasher. They're going to look to pass. And they're going to look for a screen out left. Graydon Clare out there. He gets around, and then they're going to get knocked out of bounds. Short of the first down. Graydon was left out there all by himself with about 3 blockers. Did a nice job of getting some help and getting him out of bounds out of the 49 of the Rockets. That was a well-designed play there, Scotty.
Yeah, it worked out well.
13-yard gain.
First completion of the day for Mount Carmel. And it's going to bring 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5, 6.5 to go here in the second quarter. Rockets lead 21-0. Got Darrella Pruitt listening in Clarksville, Tennessee. We're all nationwide today. We love it. Here we go. Handoff. No, play action. Look to pass. And that's going to be complete, but knocked down by Braden Henry. That was complete to number 4, Jack Webb, the tight end. Well, they don't throw the ball very well. That was lollipopped in there. Braden came in there, and as soon as he caught it, knocked it down, so it makes it 4th and 5, no gain. Actually lost a 1 on the play, Scotty. Back to the 49. Let's see what Mount Carmel does. They went for it earlier on 4th down. I don't think you want to give the ball back to the Rockets at midfield. Quarter. Thanks, Mike Roy. I went 3 straight weeks without forgetting to change the quarter.
See what happens, Mike? You're not here 1 week.
And I fall to pieces. Timeout on the field. That's a Music by Mike DJ service timeout. Wedding, birthday, anniversary coming up. Give Music by Mike DJ service a call for your next event at 309-838-3704. Celebrating his 35th anniversary coming up this next February. Man's been doing it for a long time. Scotty, so we got just about 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter, and it's been all Rockets all the time.
It's been all Rockets on both sides of the ball. The defense has been really well, and the offense is, the one thing, Keith, that stands out is the Rocket offense, three possession, 3 series here, and it's all been on the short side of the field.
Right. Update out of Monticello. They had 10.5 to go in the second quarter. They extend the lead to 22-8 now. So, looking more and more like we may have the stages here for a second-round ball game.
We also got a final in Champaign. Illinois is going to take the win against the Rutgers, 35-13.
I'll take that. They needed that.
They did. I think they got 3 more in them.
That's win number 6, is that right?
That's win number 6.
All right, back here, Mount Carmel's got the ball 4th and 5 from the Rockets' 49. They come out 3 wide left, 1 wide right, and they're going to look to pass. Here comes Germano, and they get it up, and that's going to be enough for first down, caught and brought down by Braden Henry. Just a little pass, and now we got a flag, and is that going to be roughing the passer back here? It sure is. Germano's going to be called for roughing the passer, so that's going to be an extra 15 for the Aces. So that's a 15-yard penalty. That's going to move the ball all the way up to the 32-yard line. So just a little short pass out in the flat. Germano was coming on the blitz, and he couldn't hold up and knocked Dasher down. And a 15-yard penalty make it 1st and 10 for Mount Carmel and at the Rockets' 27-yard line. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. Rockets up 21-0. I have not seen Dasher throw a pass with any zip or anything on it yet.
No, but he has completed his last 3, Keith.
And they've all been within 3 yards.
Yep.
All right, they come out again. Shotgun formation. He's got Acree in the backfield with him. 2 wide left. Wing T. Here's snap. And here's some pressure. And they're going to try to get out to Langendorf had it covered. Pick up the ball, boys. They're going to say incomplete. Threw it over the head. That was intended for Acree. Out in the flat, but incomplete. And Langendorf, if he'd have caught that, Langendorf would have ate his lunch.
Yeah, Langendorf was all over, but the same thing, little bubble pass, nothing, over his head.
I don't think they want to throw it downfield, to be honest with you, Scott. That's what I'm kind of getting. I think they know if they throw it downfield, there's a good chance it's going to get picked. I mean, he had 6 touchdown passes all season long and 7 picks, now 8, thanks to Graydon Clares on that first drive of the Aces. So they're sticking to the running game. Their offense hasn't impressed me much so far. 2nd and 10 for the Aces at the Rockets' 27, though, thanks to a 15-yard penalty on this drive. And now it's a reverse, but now to go nowhere. Colton Langendorf, the beast, ready to eat, and he's pumped up. Gets it back to the 29-yard line. A loss of 2 on the play. And the senior D end with a big play.
Another 3rd and long here for Mount Carmel.
Yeah, 3rd and 12. Passing situation.
Watch out for the short pass.
Yeah, the screens, the bubble passes, short things like that. They go 3 wide left, 1 right. Traditional shotgun. They are going to look to pass. And it's across the middle, incomplete. That was intended for number 2. That's Chase Wiggins. And it brings up a 4th and 12. This is a key drive for Mount Carmel here, Scotty. They've got to try to get some points on the board.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, 4 down territory here, but a long 12 yards to go.
Right. They have 4th and 12 at the Rockets' 29. A stop here and a score could put this game, I hate to say it, but out of reach. Now, Carmel does get the ball to start second half, but it's hard to come back 4 scores down, Scotty.
Yeah, with what we've seen for sure.
Yeah. All right, they got 3 wide left, 1 right on 4th and 12. Here's a snap. Here comes the pressure, and it's going to be a false start, I believe, on the Aces, which will make it 4th and 17. Now do you punt? Yep. False start. Half the line moved, half didn't. And now it's going to make it 4th and 17 from the 34. I think they're going to go for it still, Scotty. I think you got to bring some pressure here.
Well, I think, if there wasn't a false start there, Langendorf was in there. It would have been interesting to see that play unfold because we might have had about the same result as far as loss of yards.
10 seconds on the play clock. I wonder if they'll just take the delay of game. Nope, they're coming to the line. Here we go, quickly. 3 on the play clock. And that's going to be, they're going to take a timeout. Yep. Now Carmel's going to take a timeout, and we will too. 4:02 to go in the second quarter. They've got 4th and 17 from the Rockets 34, with the Rockets leading 21-0. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
Back here at Hicks Field, it's 4th and 17 for Mount Carmel from the Rockets' 34-yard line. They've got 2 wide each way. Dasher, the quarterback for the Aces, in shotgun. Here's a snap. He's going to look to pass. And he's got pressure. That's Winfrey. Desmond Winfrey, the senior, with the sack at the 43. And the defense comes up big again. No pass protection whatsoever. Winfrey came in there basically untouched. And a big play for the defense. So the Rockets will take over with 3:56 to go in the half. Up 3 scores, 21-0. 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Let's put another score on the board, boys. 2 wide each way. O'Neal and Hogard to the right. Henry and Southern to the left. Eisenmeyer looking to pass. He's looking for Hogard deep. He's got a man. He's got a step and incomplete. Just overthrew him. Put a little bit too much air underneath it. And that may have been the wind too, Scotty, pushing that ball a little bit.
Yeah, thrown with the wind, just off the fingertips of Hogard. Pretty good looking pass, though.
So 2nd and 10. I wondered if we try to go deep here early. The ground game's been key for the Rockets here in the first half. Hogard with a score. Crew Eckstein with 2. 2nd and 10 now. You've got O'Neal and Henry to the right, Hogard to the left. It's a handoff to Eckstein. He's got up the middle, across the 45, across midfield, up to the 48. That's going to be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Yep, enough for our Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. Gain of 10 for Crew Eckstein. At halftime, we will listen to our great sponsors, hear from them, talk a little bit about the first half, and get you some stats updated as well. 1st and 10 Rockets at the Aces 47. Eisenmeyer takes a snap. Looks to pass. He's going to look for Hogard deep. He's got him. And Hogard catches. 10-5 touchdown Rockets. 47-yard touchdown pass. Eisenmeyer to Hogard. And the Rockets extend their lead. It's now 28-0.
I mean, a beautiful ball, Keith. Hogard had 3 steps on his man, laid it right in his arms.
Yeah, he never had to, right in stride. Right down the left sideline. Eisenmeyer, Hogard, 47 yards, and it's 27-0 Rockets. That's a big score, too. Walker Hall on for the extra point. He's 3 for 3 today. Here's snap. Good snap. Good kick. Up and good. He's perfect today as well. The Rockets' offense has been perfect today. 4 drives, 4 scores. They lead 28-0 with 3:17 to go in the first half. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
Thank you, Champaign County teachers. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at Hicks Field, Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson bringing you IHSA Class 3A football. It's the Unity Rockets 28, Mount Carmel nothing, with 3:17 to go here in the second quarter. And it's been pretty dominant on both sides of the ball, Scotty, really, for the Rockets today.
Yeah, it really has, Keith. I mean, we had a four-play touchdown, a three-play touchdown, a two-play touchdown, and another two-play touchdown.
Yeah, offense is clicking. Both offensively rushing the football and passing. Dane, I think, is what, 4-4?
Dane is 4 for 5.
4 for 5. Here's a kick by Walker Hall taken by the Aces back at the 5. They bring it out. And he's going to get tripped. Nice tackle there. That's Michael Harden on the tackle at 27. Harden's done a very good job all season long on special teams. He was out last week. Nice to see him back. So the Aces take over 1st and 10 at their 28-yard lines. Look like they're going to mark it from the right hash with 3:10 to go.
I think Mount Carmel here, I mean, they need to score.
Oh, yeah.
They also don't want to give Unity this ball back before half.
Correct, sir. Yeah. Well, we've shown that we can score quickly.
We have shown that.
So 1st and 10 for the Aces, trailing 28-0. They have the ball on the 28, their own, with 3:10 to go in the second quarter. Tight formation, and they take the snap. Winfrey's got pressure again. They're going to look for the screen. And Langendorf comes and covers it well. And did the ball come loose? Nope, they've got it still. Gain of about 5 on the play, Scotty. Up to about the 34. Puckett did a nice job of slowing that screen down. He got up and in there. They had a couple blockers out, and Langendorf came up to clean it up. They do give them 6 on the play, I believe. So it'll be 2nd and 4. 2 wide receivers, tight right. And they're going to look to pass. They're going to look to throw it deep. And that is intercepted! Tyler Henry with the INT. He's coming down the sidelines. He's got blockers. He's got a caravan. 10, 5. That's a pick 6. INT pick 6 for Tyler Henry. Oh, I love pick 6s. Well, Scotty, that's the one thing Mount Carmel didn't want to do.
That's the last thing Mount Carmel wanted to do. Again, second deep ball we've seen of the day from Mount Carmel.
And 2 picks. 34-0 Rockets lead with 2:17 to go in the second quarter. Walker Hall on now for the extra point. He's perfect today, 4 for 4. Here's a snap, good hold, good kick, up and good. And everything going the Rockets' way today. It is 35-0 Rockets with 2:17 to go in the half. Wow. We said pregame, they don't throw the ball well. You force them to pass, and this is what's going to happen. The G-men, Graydon Clare with a pick on their opening drive, and now Tyler Henry with a huge pick 6. And it's all Rockets all day long. We're just going to keep it right here. Hey, want to give a shout-out to my friends. I see you over there, the West End Zone. You're listening. We love you. We see you over there. Big tailgate today. It's packed up out in the West End Zone. Great food. Great people. They've got us on the radio listening out there, too. What a fun game.
Good times in the West Side.
Yes, sir.
Did you get you a hot dog, Keith?
I can't eat them right now, sir.
Well, so that's a no.
That's a no. Nope, we got to be very careful what I eat. Patrick Dubson, listening from Kingman, Indiana. Heidi Weiserma, I hope I said that right, from Tempe, Arizona. Hey, want to give a shout-out to the Unity boys and girls advanced to state and cross-country today. So congratulations to them. 35-0 Rockets. Walker Hall for the ensuing Classic Granite Marble kickoff, and he kicks it all the way back into the end zone. That's what you do with the wind behind you. He is pumped up. He's 5 for 5 today, and he's kicking in the end zone. Rockets lead 35-0. I think Mount Carmel's a little shell-shocked here too, Scotty.
Yeah, I think if you're Mount Carmel, man, you don't know what to do here.
You haven't ran. I mean, they've ran the football decent, but not, I would say, great at all. And you force pass, and you're not passing the ball well. Unity defense has been tough. The offense clicking on all cylinders. It's tough to beat a team when you're playing this well. 1st and 10, Mount Carmel at their own 20 with 2:17 to go in the half. Handoff to Acree on the left side. He's not going to have much. Germano and Hinch there on the tackle. And it looks like we have a timeout on the field. I didn't see who called the timeout.
I didn't see him.
Looks like maybe Unity did. That's our first timeout they've taken today. Gain of 2 for the Aces on that play, so it's going to be 2nd and 8. Mount Carmel gets the ball to start second half, Scotty. They really, it's no secret here. They have to just really try to get points on the scoreboard before the end of the half here, if they want to even attempt to get back in this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to do it quick, and I'm not sure what they're going to do. Because they're definitely going to have to go into half and regroup.
They said maybe you have to do more than regroup, my friend. Maybe a quick second half here at Hicks Field today. 2nd and 7, they gave him 3 on the last run. And now it's a handoff. Up the middle, the ball came loose. And Dasher was able to hop on it. And Coach Reese, I believe, just took another timeout.
I think Coach Reese wants to get more points on the scoreboard.
I think he wants to hit 40 here before half. So no gain, a loss, of about 4. Makes it 3rd and 11. Back at the 19.
Why are they picking the ball up?
They're remarking it here. I'm not real sure. It's going to be 3rd down. I think some confusion there. Now they're marking it at the 22. So it'll be 3rd and 8.
They just marked it as a no gain. It clearly was a fumble that he jumped on, right?
I think they're maybe saying that he was down before he fumbled it. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
So no gain on the play. 2:05 to go. The Aces with the football. 3rd and 7 on their own 23. They trail to your Unity Rockets 35-0. Each team with 1 timeout left in the half. On our John Fisher, Mr. Landman scoreboard. Aces come out now 3 wide to the right, 1 left. Here's a snap. And he's got some pressure. That's Winfrey looking for a second sack, and they're going to get him again. Winfrey there. Jason Daly there, the big defensive tackle with the sack. His 2nd of the ball game. A loss all the way back to the 17, I can work out to 16, so a big loss on that one. Loss of 4 and brings up 4th and 14, and Unity will take its last time out with 1:59 to go here in the half.
Loss of 7 there. Big sack.
That was a big sack. Those front 4 played very well. Daly and Vecchio, Langendorf, Winfrey, they played very, very well here in the first half. And now, if you're Mount Carmel, you have to punt the football. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you're punting into the wind again. We saw what happened the first time, Keith, about a 6-yard punt.
7. It was a 7-yard punt. Yeah, 7-yard punt. And now you're going to give the ball back to the Rockets, trailing by 35. And this could, I don't know if I've seen this dominant of a first half by the Rockets in a really, really long time, but it's been very dominant on both sides of the football, ladies and gentlemen. And they will punt. Tyler Henry back at their Aces 40. Here's a snap. Here's a punt, kind of a line drive, and they're going to let it go. That's going to hit. That's a good punt, Scotty.
A lot better punt than last time.
All the way down across the Rockets 40, and it'll be marked down at the 39. So the Rockets, with 1:48 to go, will take over, leading 35-0 at their own 39. And I know what's on their mind. Let's hit that 40 and have a run of clock in the second half. What a job by the defense today.
Yeah, it's been...
I mean, both sides, but the defense has really just been dominant. Of course, what's the offense ran? 12 plays? Not many. Not many. All right, here we go. Tie formation, left side for the general. Dane Eisenmenger, who takes a snap, rolls out to his left. He's looking to pass, and now he's just going to take off running and get out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. So gain of 4 for Dane on the quarterback keeper. I think he was one to hit Tyler Henry there on the outside, and he was covered, so he just took off. Gain of 4, got out of bounds, stops the clock. 1:41 to go.
That's just smart football, Keith. Didn't have his guy. Picks up 4 and goes out of bounds.
O'Neal and Hogard to the right now on second down. Here's a snap. Look to pass, and that is complete to Sutherland, who's out far left, and he gets out across midfield and complete to the 46, and out of bounds to stop the clock. And that's enough for a Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. Quick completion, first down, 1:36 to go. Now you got O'Neal, Hogard, and Henry to the right. Sutherland by himself down here to the left, from the left hash. Eisenmenger takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket. He throws deep. He's looking for Henry, and it's caught. Touchdown! Are you kidding me? He laid that in there like an egg in a baby basket.
Oh, my goodness.
48, what was that, 48?
Wow.
46-yard touchdown, Rockets. Eisenmenger to Henry. And it is now 41-0. Holy cow. He laid that, Dane laid that, stepped up in the pocket and just laid it in there. So soft and smooth right in the hands of Tyler.
And Tyler did a great job he slowed down a couple steps to go to that ball. Made a great catch.
Here's the extra point. Walker Hall's perfect today, 6 for 6. And the Rockets lead 42-0. And a great first half with 1:29 to go still. And as things stands right now, it's going to be a quick second half too, ladies and gentlemen.
Another 3-play touchdown drive, Keith.
Down in my hometown, Florida, Nashville's up on them 14-7 at half right now. ALAH, Arthur Levington Atwood Hammond, up 20-0 against Marshall right now. Calhoun beating Villa Grove 28-0. Oakwood trailing 6-0 in the second quarter. Oh, Brown County beating Athens right now, Scotty, 32-0.
That's a big one.
Yeah, Dupo beating Salt Fork 28-7. Camp Point Central, no score yet. Here's the kickoff. And the Aces taking it to 5. Bring it out. Kickoff coverage has been good all day, and it still is. That's number 80. That's Garrison Clare. Bear on the tackle. Great. Mike and I have talked, and you have too, Scotty, all year long, how the kickoff coverage has not been great. But today, it's been fantastic.
Yeah, they've done well. Even on the short kick, I mean, they've done well on both sides, into the wind.
So 1:22 to go in the half. Rockets lead 42-0. Let's see if we can put an exclamation point here before the half ends. Here's snap, handoff, right side. That's Acree. And Braden Henry there for the tackle. Up ends him out of bounds. They're going to keep the clock running all the way up to the 34. Gain of 33 is what the market looks like. Gain of 8. Right? 7. Sorry, I can't add. Aces come out now, 2nd and 3. 2 wide receivers split to the left. Here's snap. Handoff, Acree left side. Tries to cut it back. He's got a little bit of room. Trying to get to the outside. Finally brought down by the G-Man. And Adam Reedy there, but it's at the 45, and the clock keeps moving. 41.7 seconds to go in the half. At halftime, we'll listen to our great sponsors. We want to thank them for being along with us all season long. And we're 7,400 listeners away coming into today from 100,000 listeners for the season, which is unbelievable. Here's a snap. Handoff. Left side. Flag on the play. It's probably going to be a hold. And upended by Tyler Henry up at the 46 of the Rockets with 18 seconds to go. Yep, that's going to be a hold on Mount Carmel and take them back 10. So that negates that run. But we'll listen to our great sponsors, hear from them, because we want to make sure they are recognized for being with us all season long. And make sure you visit them. Tell them you hear them. Tell them you hear the Rocket Radio. And then we'll go over some stats and get ready for what looks to be a very quick second half with a running clock, Scotty.
That's what it's looking like, Keith.
And I'm okay with that,
I'm
sir.
very okay
I'm
with
okay
it.
with that. 10 seconds to go in the half. Mount Carmel looks like they're going to run one more play on 1st and 20. Snap. Handoff. That's to Iki. And he's going to try to get out the left side and can't, and that's going to end the half. So at halftime, boy, your Rockets are rolling. It is 42-0. Rockets lead over the Mount Carmel Golden Aces. Rockets saying, we're here. We're on a mission. And this is why. We're going to take a break, hear from our great sponsors, and we'll be back with some stats here in a few minutes. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
I-57 Roofing provides quality roofing services focused on reliability, precision, and customer satisfaction. From storm damage, repairs, or installations, we're here to protect what matters most, your home or business. Roofing is a crucial aspect of any building, ensuring protection, durability, and curb appeal. Give the team at I-57 Roofing a call today at 217-570-3170. I-57 Roofing is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
He's spent 4 years warming the bench, 2 years perfecting the clipboard, and exactly 0 varsity snaps under center. But now, he's closing real estate deals all over the map. John Fisher, former Rocket backup QB legend, now known as Mr. Landman, your go-to real estate broker. Rocket Nation, when it's time to move the chains, call Unit 7's best at MrLandman.com.
Thank you, Champaign County First Responders. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local country financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
For over 40 years, SK Exteriors has been your trusted partner in quality home improvements. Whether you're looking to upgrade your fence, roof, siding, windows, doors, or gutters, SK is the name you can rely on. We don't just install products, we install long-lasting beauty and durability to your home. From repairs to complete transformations, SK Exteriors ensures top-tier craftsmanship with every project. Ready to get started? Call us now at 217-398-4812 or visit www.callsktoday.com for a free, no-obligation estimate. No down payments, and with easy financing options, it's never been easier to enhance your home. From small roof repairs to large commercial projects, SK Exteriors does it all. SK Exteriors, installers of quality for over 40 years. Call SK today.
Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman is your #1 place for new and pre-owned golf carts. Brand new and in stock Evolution golf carts start at just $69.95. They offer 0% financing and free delivery within 100 miles. Stop by Central Illinois Cars and Carts today at 509 South Broadway in Newman, or give them a call at 217-837-1972. Add to your family fun with a new Evolution golf cart from Central Illinois Cars and Carts in Newman.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite and Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite and Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive, or visit us at classicgraniteandmarbleil.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Can't sleep? That old couch finally wore out? Go see the team at Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet. Twice the comfort for half the price. Discover a wide selection of comfortable mattresses and furniture to fit any space and budget. Call Champagne Mattress and Furniture Outlet today at 217-722-7690. Don't have another restless night of sleep. Call today.
Back here at Hicksfield, it is halftime, where, ladies and gentlemen, that scoreboard is correct. It is 42-0 Unity over Mount Carmel in round one of the Class 3A playoffs, and we will have a running clock in the second half, which is awesome.
It's been the story.
Dominant.
It's been our story for the last few weeks, minus Mount Vernon, but it's not what I expected to see here, Keith.
No, I didn't either, but it's just everything has clicked. I mean, defensively, we have 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 in the first half from Tyler Henry. Graydon Clare, the G-Man, with a pick on the first drive, Mount Carmel's first drive. Scotty, let's look at some numbers. What we got offensively so far for the Rockets?
I mean, it's pretty crazy because we've only ran 20 plays.
20
plays. And we had one series that had 8. That was our longest series.
8 plays.
But yeah, passing Dane Eisminger 6 for 7, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. We have 109 yards on the ground, 13 attempts, 3 touchdowns, 2 by Eckstein, 1 by Hogard. So total yards here, we're at 246 yards in the first half.
Pretty salty. That's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Considering we have half a field.
And we only ran 20 plays.
Right.
We did have a Tyler Henry pick 6, so we had a defensive touchdown. Penalties, 4 penalties for 30 yards on both sides. Kind of equal there, but there was a few there that Unity probably, the 2.
3 of them were encroachment penalties on the Rockets.
Yeah, two in a row.
Right.
Probably something they're going to talk about at halftime, I suppose. On the Mount Carmel side, 4 for 10 in the air for 25 yards. They got 25 yards in the air. On the ground, they have 21 rush attempts for 50 yards. No touchdowns, and again, 4 penalties for a total of 30 yards.
So they've got 75 yards total?
They've got 75 yards total.
Pretty good first half, my friend.
Yeah, really good defensive first half. Really great offensive first half. I mean, you don't change anything.
There's no need to.
What do you tell them at halftime, Keith?
If you're Mount Carmel, keep fighting. This is it. You got 24 minutes to go. You're not going to come back from 42 down. Let's face it. But if you're Unity, you stay healthy.
Yeah,
that's the key here is stay healthy. Right now, we're getting some scores here to update you on some other games around. Let's see, Arthur Lovington Hammond. Let's see what I got here. Gibson City's up on, let's start there. Gibson City's up on Marquette 28-6. Williamsville, the number 1 seed in Class 3 Southern Region, up on Hillsboro 47-6. Moreau Forsyth up 26-14 over Chester. Sacred Heart Griffin up on Quincy Notre Dame 27-12. Pana up on Bismarck Henry Rossville Alvin 28-6. Providence Catholic up 43-13 over Springfield. The Storm over in Salt Fork getting beat 28-7. Of course, they're on the road down to DuPo. I still can't get over this. Brown County up on Athens 48-0.
Wow.
Oakwood and Carrollton tied at 14 at half. Calhoun up on Villa Grove 48-6. That's in the third quarter. And Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond up on Marshall 27-14. So some interesting scores there. Some interesting ball games going on too.
Did you say a St. Joe score?
I have not seen one yet. I'm going to do some little research in here and see if I can find one while we're talking. We got about 7 minutes to go here in the half. It's the Rockets 42, Mount Carmel nothing. We'll have a running clock in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll take a quick break here from our other great sponsors and come back right here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Rocket Nation, listen up. Midwest Auto Skins is offering Unity Rocket fans 10% off any window tint installation on your vehicle. From window tint, ceramic coatings, paint protection film, and vinyl wraps. Midwest Auto Skins offers full protection for your vehicle. Schedule an appointment today by calling 217-607-5612. Protect your vehicle with Rocket Nation's preferred team at Midwest Auto Skins. From small residential construction projects to large-scale commercial or civil endeavors within government or the public sector, Sunbelt Rentals have the right tools and equipment to get your new construction and renovation jobs done safely and efficiently, including personal support expertise on site. Let us take care of you at Sunbelt Rentals. Call us today at 217-355-1296 or stop in at 1401 North Madison, Champaign.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
It's Keith Gibson from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Did you know Clubhouse Lounge Radio streams the hottest hits from all genres of music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at clubhouse217.com. From rock to pop to hip-hop, R&B, country, and everything in between. Stream Clubhouse Lounge Radio today at clubhouse217.com and visit the Clubhouse shop while you're there. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Back here at Hicks Field with about 5 minutes left at halftime. Rockets lead 42-0. Hey, want a big congratulations to the Unity Rockets volleyball team, regional championship this week. So congratulations to them. They'll move on. And it's just all kinds of great things happening right now here Rocket Nation.
Yeah, Unity Sports are hot right now, and they always tend to be pretty fair. So
yeah,
we like to see across the board winning.
As we said earlier, the boys and girls cross country team advanced to the state meet November 8th today as well. So it's a good day all around for everybody. Rockets lead 42-0 here at half, and Scotty, we're gonna have a running clock, so it's gonna go pretty quick here in the second half. And if you're the Rockets, you just basically, I'd say, just run the football.
Yeah, I think so. You run the football. You're going to probably see some Sutherland and some of the second string probably in and stay healthy, like you said.
Yep, you'll probably see Carter Schmidt in at quarterback, I would assume, and some of the backups and the second string guys come in and get some playing time, which is great. But right now, over the other game we're watching is Monticello and Paris. Monticello leading at the half 20-8 over Paris. If Monticello wins, they will come here next week to Hicks Field. If Paris can come back and win, we will head to Paris in round 2. Williamsville won big too. Those are games to watch. And the last update we got from down in Benton was St. Joe was up 7-0 in the first quarter. Rockets coming back on the field here to get loosened up for the second half. Gibson City has now beat Ottawa Marquette 28-6. That's a final. Lena Winslow, surprise, surprise, 48-22 win. Camp Point Central leading 44-0 in Class 1A. Hayworth over Princeville. These are some 1A scores for you. Villa Grove is down 42-0 at half. So not the only team down 42-0 at half, Scotty. Carrollton and Oakwood, big game there. They're tied at 14 at halftime. Nokomis and Tuscola just underway. And tonight there's one night game, Red Hill and Casey Westfield. Both Little Illini teams playing in the first round. Interesting matchup there. In Class 1A, they play at 7 o'clock tonight. Casey Westfield, pretty good ball club. In 2A, Johnson City won 38-25 over Westland last night. And today, Arthur Lovington Atwood Hammond has put away Marshall. They win 27-14. Newman Central Catholic over Ridgeview Lexington 43-8. These are all 2A scores. No score from Royal Forsyth yet. Payne up 43-14 over Bismarck Kinney with 5 minutes left. Rockridge, the number 1 seed, 56-12 over Illini West with about 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. DuQuoin is winning big against Carlinville, 35-7. At halftime, my Flora Wolves down 21-14 to Nashville, so a lot of fight. Come on, Coach, tackling the Wolves. And then Cumberland up 14-0 over Sullivan at half. The rest of the games are this evening. I love this time of year, Scotty.
Yeah, it's, fall is in the air, Keith. Playoff football's here. A little overcast. Sun's starting to pop out now. This is fun.
It is. Class 3A, last games last night. McNamara beat Herscher 38-14. Richmond Burton won 49-0. And Byron won 63-15. Bloomington Central Catholic, they advanced with a 41-20 win over Princeton. That kind of surprised me. I expected Princeton to put up a little bit of fight, but Bloomington Central Catholic in their running game took care of things today. Williamsville 53-20 over Hillsboro. And that's the only updates I have right now. A couple games tonight, too, as well. Fairfield and Porter play at 3. IC Catholic and Hope Academy at 3. Roxanna West Frankfort at 2:30. Vandalia up big over CZR, 28-0 with 12 minutes to go. Here it's 42-0. The Rockets lead at half. We've got about 2-3 minutes to go. And Scotty, I don't know what you want to say. It's been dominant.
Yeah, dominant's the perfect word because both sides of the ball gone to the field today, done their job, and the scoreboard reflects it.
Yeah, the SJO game didn't get started till 3 o'clock. It's just underway down in Benton. They're up 7-0. They got stuck in traffic on the way down. But thank you all for tuning in today to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station. We're here with you all season long, each and every week. And even when we can't be live, we're still bringing the action. Why? Because that's how we do. We make it happen. Don't forget you can visit the Clubhouse shop at clubhouse217.com as well. Pick up some Rocket merch. You can pick up some Clubhouse Lounge Radio merch, Illini merch. We got T-shirts, long sleeve T-shirts, crew neck pocket hoodies, crew neck sweatshirts, hoodies. A little bit of everything and a little bit of designs. I think there's 48 different designs inside the shop. And for adults, youth, kids, I can even do onesies.
Hey, it's November, so I can officially say Christmas is coming up.
Yes, it is, sir. It is. You are right. 50-some days away. And I haven't bought a single thing yet.
Get on the Clubhouse online shop and
yep,
get you a couple things.
Clubhouse217.com. I'm a size, right now, I'm down 30-some pounds from when I had to go in the hospital there a few weeks ago. So feeling a little better, feeling good, but I'm starting to lose some. I'm going to have to go down another size, I think, Scotty.
Hey, that's not a bad thing.
It's not. Of course, we want to thank our presenting sponsor for our playoff coverage, SK Exteriors. Give SK a call today. Mount Carmel will receive the second half kickoff as we're getting ready to get started.
I'll tell you what, for being down 42-0, they're out in the field ready to get the ball.
They are. Abram Davidson will do the second half kicking off for the Rockets as we start the third quarter. Boy, I tell you what, if the Spartans can upset the Rangers down there in Benton, that would be huge.
That would be big.
Let's see how that plays out there. All right, Rocket Nation, it's time for second half of football. It's going to go quick. Rockets lead 42-0. And here we go. Abram Davidson, a nice deep kick, taken by the Aces back at the 6. They bring it out now to about the 20. Across the 20, tries to get around the left side. And he does, and still going across the 30 now, knocked out of bounds at about the 33.
Good return there from Mount Carmel. Broke a few tackles.
Yes, sir. Scotty, I don't do this very often, sir. I'm going to pull up a chair for the second half, I think. I usually stand. Looks like we've got some subs in there on defense here in the second half as well. Bradley Smith on the line there, along with Jaden Wilson. Christian Sellers in there as well in the D-line. Now hand off to the left side. And that is to Acree. And he picks up about 4. Up to the 37-yard line. I'm going to mark it at the 37. So 4-yard gain there. 2nd and 6. Man in motion. Now the handoff. That's the big boy, Kling. And he's going to get out and shoves down a man across midfield and finally knocked out of bounds. Michael Harden there on the tackle. They pick up the first down across midfield. Up to the 47 of the Rockets. That was Kling on the carry. So 1st and 10 for Mount Carmel. Here's snap, and that's going to be a flag and encroachment. Somebody jumped there. So free 5 yards for Mount Carmel. So it'll be 1st and 5 now from the 42.
Don't want to give them any freebies.
Nope. Just let that clock run them. I love seeing that. 42-0 third quarter here at Hicks Field. It was Rockets dominating first half. We've got a running clock in the second. Mount Carmel does have the first football, 1st and 5 from the 42. It's a handoff to Acree around the left side. He's going to have enough for the first down up to about the 32-yard line. So we have first down for Mount Carmel. As soon as we get information for next week's game, we will let you know. Make sure you follow the Clubhouse Lounge Radio Facebook page, along with us on Twitter, TikTok, all over our socials. Today we will surpass 100,000 listeners for the season in 10 games. So kudos to you guys and thank you so much. Now it's a quarterback keeper by Dasher as he prances across the 30. Like how he did that there.
Oh my
Up to the 26-yard line. Oh, and he's hobbled, and he's really slow to get up holding that left knee, but he's up and kind of limping it off. 6-yard gain on the play. Makes it 2nd and 6.
You've been thinking about that one for a while.
I have. I've been waiting for the right time to use that.
It's pretty good.
2nd and 4 now. Handoff. That's to Kling up the middle. And Kling, the bowling ball, gets up to about the 20. And that's going to be enough for another Mount Carmel first down. Sticking to the run here on this opening drive of the second half. Kling's just a junior at 5'10", 230. He runs the ball really hard. He's going to be a weapon for him next season.
I wouldn't want to stand in front of him.
Let's be honest. You and I wouldn't want to stand in front of any of these kids. They're a lot younger, faster, and hit a lot harder than we would.
Well, standing on the sideline, they're a lot taller.
Yeah, that too. Kling with another handoff, and he gets up to about the 14 where he's brought down. Gain of 6 on the play. Seven minutes to go in the third quarter. We've got a running clock here, ladies and gentlemen. In the second half, Rockets lead 42-0. We'll advance to the second round here with a victory, and we'll either host Monticello or head to Paris, depending on how that game turns out. The Sages were up 20-8 last time we checked. Now it's a handoff to Acree left side. He's going to cut it off, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. And that's going to be a Mount Carmel Aces touchdown. Acree on the carry. 14-yard touchdown run. And the Aces don't get shut out. It's now 42-6. Now, come on, 6:47 to go, third quarter. Only time the clock does stop is when there's a touchdown, so they're on for the extra point. They're even methodical in their extra point. Here's a kick up and good. Makes it 42-7. So 42-7, your Rockets lead with 6:47 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and come right back. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
It's Keith Gibson from Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Did you know Clubhouse Lounge Radio streams the hottest hits from all genres of music 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at clubhouse217.com. From rock to pop to hip-hop, R&B, country, and everything in between. Stream Clubhouse Lounge Radio today at clubhouse217.com and visit the Clubhouse shop while you're there. Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's good for the soul.
Here at Hicks Field, it's 42-7. Rockets lead over Mount Carmel in the IHSA Class 3A playoffs, round 1. Keith Gibson, Scotty Johnson here with you. Glad you've joined us today for the broadcast. It was all Rockets in dominating fashion in the first half. Let's see what Mount Carmel does here. It's only the second time they've kicked off.
Looks
like they're going to try it onside again. Yep, they do. And it's not going to go 10 yards. It was touched by Mount Carmel. That'll be a flag, and the Rockets will take over right there. Since they touched it, it'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line, looks like. 45 or 45.
Short side again.
I don't understand that, Scotty. I don't.
I'm not sure.
Definitely didn't go 10 yards. Went about 4 before they touched it.
See Crew Eckstein down there in that huddle cheering on his teammates. He's had his day.
Oh, yeah. These guys, that's what they do. The starters work for the second team. They're cheering. They're up there. They're watching. They're helping. They're coaching. That's what these captains do as well. As Carter Schmidt in as a quarterback, Michael Harden in at running back. And now they're going to take a look over the sideline. And it's a handoff to Harden. Right side, up the middle, across the 45. And a nice run by Michael. Up, and the pile's still moving now to the 40. And they're finally going to blow it dead at the 41. No, now they're going to take it back all the way to 42. No, all right. Gain of 3. All that for a gain of 3.
Yeah.
You got number 15, Rush Little. He's a 6'3 junior in it wide out there. Along with number 22, Deacon Moore. Can't tell who's on the far side there, but we'll get there. Harden now moves to the right side of Schmidt, and he'll take the handoff, and it's a counter. Back to the right, and he's going to pick up a nice run there again. Michael Harden up to the 37. Gain of 5. That's number 81, Beckham Brink, out there on the far right side. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. Rockets lead by 35, 42-7 over Mount Carmel. It was 42-0 at half and just dominant. We've seen beautiful passes through the air. We've seen great running, and we've even seen a pick 6 by the defense today. And handoff. That's to Harden again. He's across the 35 and up for a first down. And brought all down at the 31. So that's the Central Illinois Cars and Carts first down. Nice job by Michael Harden. He's running the ball hard today.
Yeah, every time he gets in the game, Keith, he does just that.
He plays hard.
He does.
Whether it's special teams on kickoff, he's done a great job on kickoff coverage all year long. When he's got in the game to run the football, he's done a great job there. Yeah, he just plays. He's a hard-nosed football player and a good kid. So we go 3 wide left now. That's Rush, Moore, and Rylan Wolf. Schmidt now goes to pass. That's complete to Brink. Across the 35 to the 30. Brink still fighting down to the 21. That's going to be really close to a first down. Nice job by Beckham Brink on the reception. And we just short about yard, if that, short of a first down. Three minutes to go in the third quarter. You know, even this unit here, the second unit by the Rockets moving the football. Schmidt in shotgun. He's got Brink out far right. Harden in the backfield. Here's snap. Handoff. Harden trying to get out that left side. Now he's got nowhere to go and brought down by the helmet, but no flag on the play. Grabbed by around the helmet, but he's going to be brought down for a loss of about 4 or 5 here, Scotty. Back to the 27-yard line. Loss of 6.
Just couldn't get around that corner.
Third and 7 for the Rockets from their Aces 27-yard line. Schmid, hard in the backfield. 3 wide receivers to the right. And we're going to look to pass. And he's got pressure. Now rolling out. Now excludes. Now he's just going to throw it up in the air. And that is incomplete. Intended for Beckham Brink. And he knocks it down. It's incomplete. Brings up 4th and 7. Nice job by Carter, though. Had some pressure. Rolls away from it. He's going to get that ball out of bounds, though, and not really thrown to anyone. Just kind of throw it away. But brings up a 4th and 7 for the Rockets from the Aces 27. Minute 20 to go here in the third quarter. It's going to be a quick second half, ladies and gentlemen. The clock is running. Brink out far right. You've got Moore and Rush out far left. Tristan Alexander now in the slot to the right. Here's snap. Schmid rolls right, looks to pass, and that is complete. Did he get a foot down? Nope, they're going to say it was complete to Brink, but he was out of bounds and incomplete. And Mount Carmel will take over the football after the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 at the 27.
Good pass, just maybe a step late.
Yeah, and just maybe a little bit high where Brink couldn't get his foot down. Under 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. That should actually probably end our third quarter because I don't think Mount Carmel's going to run a play. They're going to come down the other end, in fact. All right, so Rocket fans, we are 1 quarter away from advancing to round number 2. At the end of 3, it's your Rockets 42, Mount Carmel 7. You're listening to Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.
At Prairie State Bank and Trust, we make banking personal. Whether you need a checking account, a home loan, or financing for your business or farm, we've got you covered. Enjoy the convenience of modern banking with the warmth of a community bank that knows your name. Prairie State Bank and Trust, your small town bank with a large footprint. Improving lives through exceptional service. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thank you, Champaign County teachers. Get the car insurance discount and service you deserve. Call your local Country Financial representative, Jordan McDaniel, at 217-352-9817 to claim your discount today.
Back here at Hicks Field, it is 42-7. Rockets lead Mount Carmel as we begin the fourth quarter. Don't worry, Mike Roy, I know you're listening. I changed the quarter. Mount Carmel has the football 1st and 10 at their own 27. They're going to look to pass. He's going to look to throw it deep, and that is complete to number 4, the tight end, and all the way down to the 20-yard line. That may have been a little offensive pass interference push there, but they'll let it go. That's complete to Jack Webb down to the 20.
I know what the scoreboard says, but, man, he pushed off.
Yeah.
How many yards was that?
23 and 30 is 53 yards, sir. 53-yard completion. Good thing I can do quick math. Sometimes. Biggest play of the day for Mount Carmel. Running clock here in the second half. Rockets with a big lead. Here's snap. Handoff Acree right side from Carmel, up to the 15. They're inside the Prairie State Bank and Trust red zone. About a 5-yard gain. Second and 5 now for Mount Carmel. 10.5 to go in the game. Here's snap. Handoff Acree, right side again. And he'll get up to about the 11 and brought down just short of the first down. So bring up third and 1. Checking some scores here for everybody. ALH up big. Payne up big still on Bismarck. No update yet from Monticello. It was 20-8 at half. If you know an update, shoot us a message. Let us know. Mount Carmel's got the ball here, 3rd and 1 at the Rockets 11, trailing by 35. Now they try a pitch out to the right. And that is to Acre. He's brought down. It's going to be enough for a first down to the 6. So it'll be 1st and goal for the Aces. 9:20 to go in the 4th quarter. St. Joe still up on Benton, Scotty. 7-0 with 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking for.
Greenville up by 3 now on Olympia. So Olympia coming back with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Porter up 6-0 on Fairfield. Hand off to Acre right side for the Aces. And good job by the defense there. Going to shut them down, make it 2nd and goal. Gets maybe to the 5, a gain of 1. So I'm surprised a little bit. I expected Coach Groves and the Benton Rangers to maybe put up some points like they have all year, but St. Joe must come ready to play.
I do not mind that.
No, sir. 2nd and goal now for the Aces from the 5-yard line. Dasher. Hands off to Acre, right side up the middle, and he's going to get stopped again at the 5. Nice job by the defense. Do we have a fumble in the play?
Defense is calling for the ball.
I don't think so. I think they're going to call him down. Brings up 3rd and goal now for the 5 for the Aces. Defense playing very well, tightening up here with 7:45 to go. Moreau Forsyth, 26-14 winners over Chester today. Handoff Acre, right side again. And did he get in?
I think he was stopped on the line.
I think it was short.
He was hit hard.
He was short, so it's going to be 4th and goal from about the 6-inch line.
He was hit hard, Keith.
He was. His momentum just completely stopped. 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Rockets lead by 35, 42-7. Oh, Scotty, the Flora Wolves took the lead 28-27 over Nashville with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Let's see what they do here. And they're going to hand it off to Kling up the middle, and he's in for a touchdown. So Mount Carmel scores their 2nd touchdown of the ball game. And it's now 42-13. Got to keep my eye on my Wolves down there and Coach Tackett. Still, I haven't got any update from Monticello. It's 20-8 still, last I checked. SJO now up 14-0.
Wow.
With 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Good for them.
27-8, Monticello's leading now Paris. So Mount Carmel's extra points up and good. So it looks like if everything just stays the way it is, you never know, we'll be home again next week and get a rematch with the Sages. And we all know how that turned out last year in the playoffs. On the road. We'll be at home. And I think we'll be okay. Coach Coley Walter will have them ready. But so are we. And we are running high octane. The best I've seen us play all season long, Scotty.
It's the right time.
It is.
It's the right time.
42-14, your Rockets lead here in the 4th quarter. They led 42-0 at half. We ran the offense ran 20 plays in the first half. We did have a pick 6. That was from Tyler Henry. A about 4-yard pick 6. And it's been pretty dominant by the first-string offense and first-string defense today. Not much more you can say other than that. 6:52 to go in the ball game. Illinois at home next week again?
Illinois has a bye next week.
It's 2 byes this year?
Yeah.
So that means you can join me next week.
I'll be here.
I love it. All right, Mount Carmel with the ensuing Classic Granite Marble kickoff. And they actually kick it up in the air this time. And back to take it is number 30. Oh, he's got some space too, Scotty. He's up across the 35 and hit hard at the 40. But he carried it all the way out. That's number 30, Tyson Durham. Great return. He took a shot at about the 40-yard line, but bounced right back up.
Yeah, some helmet-to-helmet right there on the sideline. Hit hard.
Yeah, no flag. No flag. College had been a flag, targeting, all kinds of different things.
Absolutely. 100%.
6:20 to go in the ball game. Rockets lead 42-14. This was never in doubt after about the first quarter, Scotty. Carter Schmidt brings the offense back out. Here's snap. Handoff, Michael Harden up the middle. Cuts it back to the right. He's across the 45, up to about the 48, and finally brought down. Now we got a flag thrown all the way from the back judge, who was standing at the 30. He threw that thing about 20 yards.
That face mask, that was 100% face mask, and if he's the only flag that saw that.
Well, yeah, there was an official right in front of it.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, he saw it. He called it.
Holy smokes. He was the furthest ref away.
Yeah. He was 25 yards downfield and called it.
That was impressive. Impressive flag throw.
That was impressive. I mean, he literally was standing at the 30, and that flag landed at midfield. So the Rockets will have 1st and 10 after the Aces penalty at the 36-yard line of the Aces. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Rockets will advance to round number 2, and we'll have it for you right here next weekend on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Don't forget, you can always, if you're enjoying the ball game, you can go to clubhouse217.com and make a donation. Help support Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Pick up a shirt in the Clubhouse shop. Check out our events. We are doing a Holiday of Hope food drive around many area businesses, and we appreciate them. A handoff to Devin Glick. Devin with the handoff here in the fourth quarter, up to the 31. So make sure you visit our Facebook page and see if you want to make a donation. We want to help as many families as we can, as many food pantries as we can this holiday season. It's part of our way of always giving back, because that's what we do at Clubhouse Lounge Radio. We'd love to give back to communities, to schools, to anyone in need. 4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Rockets have the football, leading by 28. 2nd and 5 from the Aces 31. Here's snap, handoff, Devin Glick up the middle, Glick across the 30, and up to about the 27-yard line. Going to be short, just short of a first down, so bring up 3rd down and short for the Rockets.
The few times Devin's run the ball, he runs the ball hard.
He does. I see him get into playoff action as well.
Had a touchdown on senior night.
I know, I loved it. That was probably one of the highlights of senior night. By the way, if you missed Scotty's interview with some of the seniors, the video is now up on our YouTube channel, as is all the games except for the PBL game. I haven't quite got it up yet. I'm working on that. So that's the only game I don't have up from the season yet, but we'll try to get these up. But yeah, go listen to the games and check out that senior interview Scotty did for us. And now it's a keeper by Carter Schmidt, who's going to get up across the 25 and enough for a first down with under 3 minutes to go here in the fourth. Now we're getting a full slew of new offense back on the field. And look who the guy's the first down. This is what makes this team special. You see, you had the second unit come off the field. And now we have number 9. That's Adam Reedy in at quarterback. No, that's number 8, sorry. Is that Mason O'Neill? No, that's 9. That's Reedy. And the handoff to number 24. We've got some numbers in there that I haven't seen and we don't have on the thing, so we apologize. But looks like we got some younger kids in, and I love it.
That wasn't great and clear.
No, that's not the G-man.
It's 24.
And you got 9 quarterbacking, but I'm not sure who that is.
Well,
it's all right. We're under 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Hey, and if you're a business and you're listening or know a business owner and you think they'd like to advertise or would make a good fit on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, tell them to reach out to us at clubhouseloungeradio@gmail.com or shoot me a personal message on social media. We'll be happy to contact you. Here's a handoff up the middle. And a good run there, too, across the 15. Oh. Well, this second half went quick, Scotty, as we're at a minute to play in the ball game. Rockets are going to advance. It'll be Monticello or at Paris, but right now it looks like it's going to be Monticello coming to Hicks Field. Coach Reed shaking all the coaches' hands. Gets his first playoff win as a head coach. Guys lining up down here at the 50. What I was saying beforehand, when that second unit came off, you knew who the first guys there were the captains.
Yeah.
And that tells you everything you need to know, that you lead by example. Attitude reflects leadership, and they lead fantastically as we're under 30 seconds to play here in the ball game. The Rockets are going to win and win big over Mount Carmel today and advance to the second round. I think this will be the last snap of the ball game. It is, and we'll just take a knee. And that'll do it. Rockets win 42-14 in round 1 over the Mount Carmel Aces. A game that was never in doubt after the first quarter. Rockets will play next weekend in round 2. As we said, either against Monticello or Paris. Monticello's leading that game right now, and we'll figure out and let you know. Just follow us on Facebook and our social media channels. And we'll give you game time and everything for that next week. Scotty, any final thoughts here before we close up shop and a big win for the Rockets?
Man, just dominant. I mean, we've said it since the first quarter, I think. Both sides of the ball. I don't know what else you would change. I mean, we had a couple penalties that were, silly penalties, but, I mean, just really good football by the Rockets today.
Yeah, it was. Without a doubt, I will agree with you. Offensively, everything's clicking. Defensively, it was really dominant. When we let them have some yards early, but other than the Graydon, the G-man with the big pick, just kind of silenced that drive, and then from then on, it was absolutely nothing for Mount Carmel. A team that, had played some pretty good competition, played well all season long. It just shows you how good this Rockets team is. And so we move on to round 2, and it doesn't get any easier. Enjoy this one because it doesn't get any easier the farther you go. But we'll have the game for you next, probably Saturday, is what I'm going to guess, Scotty, from Hicks Field. Because we will host, the way things look now, we'll probably have Monticello here at home. So, for my broadcast partner, Scotty Johnson, the Illini win today.
Illini win.
Unity Rocket Cross Country boys and girls go to state.
Absolutely.
Volleyball team's regional champs. And your Unity Rockets football team wins 42-14 over Mount Carmel in the IHSA Class 3A playoffs in round 1. For Scotty Johnson, I'm Keith Gibson. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next weekend for round 2 of Unity Rocket Football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Rocket Nation's radio station.